Welcome, everybody, to another night of streaming.
It's been a
I
while, isn't it?
I know that more than likely you could hear the AC through my beautiful, beautiful microphone. But please lend me your ears a second.
Oh yeah?
For I have a bit of a yarn to spin for ye all about my fucking bizarre adventure these past, how many days was it? 3?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, three whole days of no streaming. I've picked out a fine tune to explain my tale. Let's see here. So, I started off this fine 3-day adventure on Sunday, right? Sunday was called the 4th of July. And
Yeah.
I have been running around like a chicken with his head cut off for 2 days after. So, here's how the day plays out. So after I get to work, I get up in the morning, right? You know, around 11, 10 o'clock, and 9 o'clock, whatever the fuck, to go to work
Yeah.
at my fine establishment, where I thought I was supposed to be at 11:30. No, I was supposed to be in at 11. I was 30 minutes late, didn't get a break, which was fine because it wasn't that busy, and I was out at 3. Problem was, I had to lug around a heavy-ass backpack with a PlayStation 3 inside, as well as a shit ton of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and God knows how many games / spare clothes I was going to be spending the night over at Eugene's house. The train was late, and I'm sitting on this platform, no chairs, just standing up there. My arm is giving out because of the fucking shoulder strap is just tearing into my muscles, and I'm just sitting there. And I should say this too. I'll explain more. I'll explain a little more in a sec. There was going to be a little Microsoft Paint to go with this, but I couldn't get it to work, and I'll explain later because my nothing just happens to go my way. Nothing happens to go my way for these past 2 days after Eugene's house escapade. So, cut to the party. Everything's fine until night. Slept in an air mattress. We played like Yu-Gi-Oh! We played like Cards Against Humanity. Watched some TV. All this other shit. Cut to night. Cut to good old nighttime. You know, they should be sleeping like a baby. No. The bed was not filled. The bed was not filled in its entirety. And it was so late that everybody else was asleep and I didn't want to inflate it even more. Plus I thought it was at its peak. I didn't realize that it wasn't inflated until the day after. When Eugene's dad brought it up. And, I was like tired as fuck. So, we do normal morning things, and we go out for breakfast.
Yep.
And now here's the fucking role-playing game escapade, this clown RPG, if you will, that happened. The clown party consists of me, the freaking crazy guy, Eugene, the shaman who knows this stuff, Ramos the wild card, and Zig, who is essentially, I guess Zig's like the onion kid of the group in that sort of matter when it comes to RPGs, Final Fantasy and whatnot. We go for a nature walk.
Oh yeah.
I went fucking crazy. Let's just say that. Every which way. When to go this. Skinwalker that. I'm gonna get attacked by a bear. I'm gonna get attacked by bees. I'm going to go... we're gonna get attacked by the fucking mushroom men.
I'm gonna be covered in ticks.
The ticks are gonna come. The trees will eat us and speak Japanese. The fucking, the earth will swallow us whole. Everything. I see things move. I feel things brush against my leg. I scream. I shout. It is the pits. And it was hot. Very, very, very hot. Muggy. And I was sweaty.
Yeah.
Mind you, I only had this burst of energy when I woke up. So, I was fine, so to speak, right? That did not last, too long. So, I get on the train like around 6:01, we finally going around to leave after we play some Jack 3 at the house. And, you know, I thought I almost missed the train. No, thankfully I didn't. However, you know, I'm thinking, okay, I can't fall asleep because I gotta get off, right? And I'm tired as fuck, right? Thankfully I don't fall asleep. And when I get up, I slam my head against the fucking thing, the overhead thing.
Ow.
Granted, I didn't get a concussion, thank God, but I'm just like, you know, fuck this shit, you know? I'm waiting to go get picked up at another train station by somebody, right? The person's very testy. I cannot talk directions with them. Point is, you know, I have a bit of a headache, not even like that bad of a headache after hitting my head. You know, my arm falls asleep, which makes me think my leg falls asleep and thinking, oh god, no, I'm gonna die or some shit, whatever, right? No. What happens is I just, you know, fucking calm the fuck down, whatever, I'm not missing my stop. My arm is killing me. My right arm is also killing me because the fucking thing, the strap digging into my shoulders. And I'm just like, you know, life's a bitch. Life's a fucking bitch. And I wanted to like be like, you know, I'm gonna jump off this train. I get to the station, right? I'm trying to talk to the other person to figure out where they are, because I asked if they took one car or the other, and you know, trying to have a conversation about directions where you don't exactly know the entire thing by like, you know, memory is a pain in the ass unto itself, and you have to listen to somebody like, you know, try to be like fucking, you know, smart and you know, getting angry at you because you're like, oh, you're confusing them because you're trying to explain it the best you can. So, should have not have fucking called, given myself less of a headache. Point is, I get to the fucking thing to go across, right? There's a sky bridge. Elevator's busted. I had to walk up, I forgot how many flights of stairs. I think it was 8, I want to say. Well, I don't think it was that many, but I counted 8, I think. But I was too delirious because I just wanted to go home and sleep. Get across the sky bridge. Other side elevator works. Take it down. Don't understand if the second floor is the ground floor or if the first floor is the ground floor. Elevator stops the second floor. Then it stops at ground floor. Get in car, drive home with the fucking like thing down. You know, the top. It's a convertible. Car is going fast. Bag is flowing in the wind. Thinking, oh god, shit's gonna fly out. Blah 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 blah. Thankfully, no. Gravity takes over and it's safe. So we get home, right? We go to order from our favorite Chinese restaurant. They're closed. They're noticing the 5th of July as the 4th of July. Okay, new plan. Order from another local Chinese restaurant. Here's how this happens. I can't really eat Chinese. I get sick at most places. So I'm just hanging out. You know, like we call up, we order the food. At the same time, we gotta pick someone else up, right? So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna. We go to get the food, right? It was just enough time to get the food, bring it home, and then they could go get the person. No. No, that's not how it happens. The Chinese place only had one server that night. Everyone else called out. And, you know, I'm sitting in there waiting for the food. And then I had to walk home. And there was a lot of angry, drunken people outside. Not fun walk back. So I get home, I eat my freaking fried rice, which tastes like tomato bisque soup on rice. It was good, you know, like it was just very creamy for some reason. And I'm just like, you know, whatever. I'm like, I can't do anything right tonight. I'm just fucking dead. I lay down, and I go to fucking sleep for the most part. Well, I talk with you, of course, for a little while, and I'm just like, you know, I do whatever. I fuck around with Yu-Gi-Oh cards at the house, because, you know, whatever. Play a bit of Jack 3, go to fucking bed. Right? Now, come Tuesday, right? You know, everything's fine and dandy. I'm just like, you know, it's hot. It's hot as fuck. It's still hot, you know? Fuck this heat and weather. There's a reason why I have the AC on and it's not coming off tonight. So I go out hot. I call up somebody to make sure they can hang out tomorrow. Can't make it. Call up someone else to make sure they can hang out tomorrow, which was today. Can't. Like, they can make it. Okay, fine. We'll do that then, right? So, Cut to later in the day, right? I go out, it's fucking hot as fuck. It decides, let's have a thunderstorm. And we're gonna have freaking thunder and lightning strike extremely close to your house. Like, you could literally see the sparks hit your neighbor's roof. My neighbors actually lost power. And we had a power surge. So you know what I did? Instead of fucking streaming, I just said, fuck it. I'm not getting shocked on the computer tonight. I'm just gonna, like, fucking sit down, and we're just gonna have a little hangout, and I'm just gonna be like, fuck it. I play Jack 3 for the night, right? I'll get into that later, after story time. Point is, I play it safe, and the lightning is still striking and everything like that, and it's fucking fun. Oh yeah, and the house was hot. The house was very hot because it's very humid outside, rainstorms and all that shit, and it's summer. So no AC because lightning strikes, or else the whole house explode. No AC. So, anyway, cut to today, right? Cut to fucking today. People in the house are having an argument. Great. Now I'm afraid to have my friend come over because he didn't exactly say anything early in the morning. And, so I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go to, like, my comic shop and my collectible shop and just go there. Unbearably fucking hot, right? We don't get back till around 4 o'clock. And I should say I'm being hounded by people to go hang out because it was my uncle's birthday today. And it's not bad. I'll go hang out for a while. Whatever. So there's a reason why we're starting late. It's just very hot. Very hot out. I'm just like fucking dying. I don't want to do anything. People are having an argument, and I said, you know what? I might as well not because we got people here. I got a birthday party to go to and whatnot. And someone wants to explain to me how to get into acting and shit. Like, getting like a background character role in a fucking movie or whatever, right?
Like an extra or some shit.
Yeah. So. Marek come home earlier, right? I get home around like 8:50, 8:48. I can't start yet because people are still out of house. Marek go and like take a shower, lay down. And I'm referring to myself in the third person. I'm slowly losing my thing because my mental capacity has dropped for like 2 days. I'm just like, whatever. I'll do it when we get back. Thankfully, they come back early. So I'm like, and that's why we're sitting here. So I tried to set up a paint thing to just tell this story in that sort of way, right? But no, it doesn't want to work. Don't want to work for Marek. Marek has to sit here and tell you all story with just this music and the floating pictures that I always show for the aftermath and whatnot, or pre-stream. We're AFK sort of deal. So that is Marek Ishtar's Bizarre Adventure. I'm hot, thirsty. Oh, and I should say that there were like fucking runts at a pizza parlor we went to for lunch that were just complete and utter assholes to the owner. Once again, I'll get into more of the fucking shit, I guess, tonight as we talk and play Dead Rising 3. Sorry for having to explain this story to you guys, but that is why we haven't been active for like the past 2 days. Bad thunderstorms, just general heat, and deathly tired. And walking in the middle of the night with angry drunk people. So I think it's about time we play some Dead Rising 3, huh, Zeg?